what? She planted this whole yard all by herself, right?
I did, yes.
You did?
Yes. No help.
No help?
No.
If you would have seen, if y'all would have seen this place, see that tree there, and you see this fence line? All this was, what did you have here, Joanna?
Loaded with high trees that were grounded out.
Loaded with big old trees,
Big
and you had them all removed.
Yes, bigger than that one that you can see.
Bigger than that one. So now you got lots of sunlight.
Yes.
Which is beautiful.
For all of my fruit trees
That's
that I
right.
bought from Pepe.
See that?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not a big deal because the tree's been treated from the nursery that you bought it from, the citrus, with the Bayer Advanced or some other type of a systemic. That, remember I explained to you, the systemic is something that goes into the tree, and then what it does is it controls the insects by killing them. And the reason that they do that is for the Asian citrus psyllid, which is the one that causes a lot of bacterial diseases of the trees. Okay. Specifically, it attacks citrus. So citrus is going to be challenging, but with the information you've gotten, you know, from the website and stuff, you should do really well with it. And this is a cocktail tree, so you're going to have hopefully a lot of variety on this thing.
Yeah.
And notice that she's not mulched it because you don't want to put any mulch around. Let's go over to the mulberry tree. Check that out.
I had my first mulberry yesterday. I ate it and it was delicious.
All right. Now this guy here is going to become a very nice tree. The idea is that everything is about what? We say 10 feet, 9 feet away from each other?
10 to 12.
10 to 12. And then she's going to keep these trees compact by, you know, regular pruning and maintenance. Right. So this is the giant leaf mulberry tree, and she's going to have plenty of mulberry. Yeah, she wants me to show you the mulberry. There we go.
Look how nice.
All right, so and then over here in the shade, as you can definitely see, we've got a miracle fruit still looking really nice. I think it needs water, Joanna.
Yeah, it definitely does. I was about to water it.
We got to get some water in here because it's suffering a teeny little bit.
And
so
acidic soil for that, right?
Well, yeah, but you don't need to worry about the acidic soil at this point. You just need to get some water in there and then check the soil pH. Do you know how to check the soil pH?
No.
Okay, we'll have to show you how to do that later. And she fixed all this up over here.
Yes, my husband put the mulch in. I put the
This is good. And you know what I'm really happy about?
What's that?
The mulch that you used.
Yeah?
This is the regular organic mulch, right?
I don't know.
It looks like it because it's not the red one.
Yeah,
the red one has the red dye in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is
like red.
This is good. So you did a beautiful job. Over here, a lot of people ask me this question. And some people are like really freaking out when this happens, and they're like, "Oh my God, my tree is doing weird stuff," you know. The mango basically is flushing out with a whole bunch of new growth, and that's normal. That's what you want, okay? So you got some new growth, and there's some more coming right down over here. And this mango tree, next year, you're going to be impressed.
Yeah.
Okay?
When
Again,
does it bear fruit?
By next summer, you'll have fruit.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, this tree here is going to be very happy because it's in a very well-drained, sandy location, and it's got plenty of sunlight. You're getting plenty of sunlight out here.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to go back to the lychee tree because this is really important, and then we're going to talk about the hog plum.
Okay.
All right. The lychee tree, about how big would you say you did the planting hole? About the same size as the pot?
Yes, a tiny bigger.
Okay. In sandy soil, it doesn't have to be a humongous, gigantic hole necessarily, unless you have like a large surface of rocks. Like if you have a lot of rocks to break through, then you have to break as much of that as possible. I think you did a good job on here.
Oh, thanks.
The only thing to remember here is this definitely needs mulch. Everybody needs mulch except for the citrus tree.
And why is that again?
Well, the citrus trees, they want to have a well-drained soil, but they want a supply of water, you know, but they don't want the mulch because there's a tendency for the roots to rot away when they got to breathe better.
Okay.
They just need better breathing, and then the mulch is not recommended for citrus trees.
Okay.
Okay, now the lychee, because of the fact that it loves water, you want to make sure that you give it plenty of organic material, which means things like you can add mushroom compost, you can put cow manure, and whenever you do that, right now it's a small tree, but out here, I think you can see my hand, this out here is the drip line of the tree. As this tree grows bigger, the drip line is going to get wider. Right. All of your fertilizers need to go out along the drip line.
Oh, okay.
So you can just pile up mulch and then have your mulch maybe like a 4 or 5 inch layer of mulch and keep it 6 inches away. So from organic the material, you're trying to do all this as organic as possible. Okay. So you want to use things that are organic, and you can get plenty of that stuff from most of the garden centers. Now they're beginning to carry a lot of organic stuff.
And free horse manure.
And free horse manure, but make sure that it's composted manure, though.
Okay.
You know, like if you go to a stall and they give you manure and it's fresh,
no, it's
you don't want that.
Why?
You can bring it, but you're going to have to pile it somewhere and let it sit in the sun and dry out until it's completely composted and it's broken down. Because if it's fresh, it's not going to be a good idea. It's going to be too strong. So here we have the hog plum, and the hog plum is going to it's bursting out. I don't know, the sunlight's pretty powerful, and this is a crappy little cell phone, but you can see you're getting some flowers. And this is a purple hog plum. You're getting some flowers there. Yeah, I'm a tree guy. I'm not a video person. I can't do good videos. All right, so there we have the hog plum, and it's coming back, and it's spring, and it's March 26th, and guess what? They said it's going to be cold tonight. So if it gets, that's what they said, 40 degrees. If it gets into the 40s, we want to wrap this up with a blanket so we can protect this. And if you can even wrap a little bit around here, just try not to disturb the flowers. If anything happens and its twigs die back or something, you can at least get most of the tree to come back from the cold. But I don't think it'll be too bad. I think they tend to exaggerate a lot. The loquat's in the front. Let's go look at it.
Let's go look at the loquat.
All right, let's go look at the loquat. All right. Oh, and you see these red lines out here? The last time I was here, she had red, blue, orange, green, purple, every color of line, you know, because she called 811 to make sure that she didn't cut into any power lines and give herself a big headache.
And it helped a lot. Oh, and my banana tree.
And the banana tree is right over here, and she strategically positioned the sprinkler. All right, so here we've got our loquat tree, and this is grafted. And this is where the tree is grafted right over here. And it already has some on there. I think the birds helped themselves to a few of them, and I think you got to eat a couple of them, right?
Yes, I did. It was good.
The Glen is going to be a larger tree, and it's also flushing out really nice. Now, I don't even like to touch these leaves, because sometimes when they're that young, you touch them, they fall right off. Okay. This is good. This is in a good spot. Make sure you use a citrus nutritional, which is good for avocado, mango, lychee. It's good for all the fruit trees, at least once a month. And then again, you know, put it on a fertilizer schedule once a month. And then we want to control the bugs with neem oil sprays, Organicide, and if you go to
organic?
It is. Organicide is actually organic. It's a combination of sesame oil. It was a pleasure having done business with you. Hope to do more in the future. And maybe in 6 months we'll come back and we'll do another little video to see how the progress is going.
Awesome.
All right. Take care.
Goodbye.
Have a good one. What's your name?
Shelby.
Bye, Shelby. You're going to be eating some good fruit really soon.